good news here is polarization is actually not as bad as we think it is. We all tend to overestimate the ideological extremity of the other side and underestimate the ideological extremity of our own side. And those two things together make us all feel much more polarized than we really are.
Polarization isn't the problem. I don't think polarization in itself is the issue. The issue is that the space for conversation between those who are polarized is being narrowed.
The press has always had a polarizing influence, and it ties back to media literacy. I think people need to know that. They need to see where their paper's coming from, who owns that paper, who's advertising in that paper. Wouldn't that give that paper a bias?
We, as veterans, are in a unique position to where we do kind of have the ear of people on both sides of the political spectrum. We do feel that we need to step up and be kind of that voice of, the common ground or the uniting voice.
It all starts with the conversation, right? So you can challenge somebody's thinking. You can say, well, have you thought of it this way? That means that the person actually needs to do some research to find out the truth or to find more accurate information, to just have little baby conversations so that the conversations themselves then have a ripple effect.
When we encounter ideas that are something that we disagree with profoundly, even in that sense, we take a step back. Someone was talking earlier about taking a breath. It's really important, at least that sometimes, maybe not in every case, but sometimes that we engage with that critically as opposed to shutting it down.
When people recognize the differences, they understand a little bit more. And with that understanding comes embracing of the ideas and saying, okay, this is what makes us all part of, this big America, this country that we all love being such a huge part of.
We have opportunities every day with every connection to lift people up, to find commonalities, to relate, to amplify voices, to include. Don't forget that taking perspective requires you to forget your own. It is cognitively taxing, it's difficult, it's worth it.